Ross Greer, an individual making 70,000 plus a year and has something like, well, just shy of 100 grand on staffing costs. And remember, as long as you can provide receipts and all the rest of it, the last thing this individual is doing is struggling. Yeah, not a chance. And while the rest of us are feeling by the day the strains of the theatrics in the Middle East, and the question that one should be asking is why are we not independent? In relation, true independence, as in energy security. We're awash in oil and gas. Technologies have come a long, long way. Same with cars, emissions, all the rest of it. Yeah, filters. Modern exhaust systems. Yeah. But no, we need to be looking at technologies from quite literally hundreds upon hundreds of years ago. Windmills, that no aspect of it is recyclable. And they're essentially bird blenders. They're literally destroying wildlife at the rate of knots. Even the very frequencies that they run at, their oscillation, whatever, is not healthy to man or beast locally. There is no end to things that you could say that you would not be doing this. And as I keep saying, we did crack the atom decades ago. Yeah, we had it actually quite well in the bag, really. Yeah, in Scotland. Yeah, between hydro and nuclear power, oil, gas, etc., etc., and a vast amount of highly skilled engineers that spent their money in towns, cities, and villages. But all that's to go on the shitter, and you're to focus on this climate emergency that we have no part of. Seriously.
We're in the midst of a climate emergency, but the UK and Scottish governments are failing our communities by doubling down on oil and gas rather than planning to replace the jobs that will inevitably be lost in those industries. The SNP are
Meanwhile, it's like down with the kids again, all this pish,
rolling back on the climate ambitions that Nicola Sturgeon set for Scotland, and Labour are doing the same across the UK.
I wonder, is it an accident, that pentagram there, or is it just mockery? But,
They're doubling down on outdated, expensive energy systems, and they are failing the workers who were promised.
Oh, dear. I'll leave you a link to it. Anyway, we should be discussing this more often. We should be absolutely attracting the best engineers from around the world to man the pumps, oil and gas-wise. Yeah, and let's not forget our own Scottish highly skilled engineers. Many of them are abroad as opposed to being here. We could turn so many things around. The very stress of life financially in many regards. When you look at our cost of energy just now, it's outrageous. And some sensible, common sense directions would reverse a lot of that. This is lunacy. Until you read books like Atlas Shrugged, there's a plan.